that was the one. This is one I really wanted to include. Keith asked me in a message, how do you deal with people pitching? He said, how do I deal with people pitching me? You know, I'm interacting on social media. I know a lot of you do. How do I deal with people pitching me? So what I said to him was, that's a great question, because I know I get it all the time, and a lot of you will get that too. I think it's really, really important to do a few fundamental things when you're building rapport with people, when you're prospecting yourself, especially online. Offline too, but especially online. Be clear from the start. If they even hint at a company or opportunity, be clear that you are not open. I don't like this. I've done it in the past, and I don't do it anymore because it was a trap to fall into a long time ago. Well, I'll show you what I've got if you show you what no. If it's a product, that's different. I'm willing to support people in our industry. If someone's got a product that I'm interested in, I'll take a look. Same as people with our product is universal. Everybody benefits from it. So some other leaders, I've got other leaders of teams who are customers of mine, and I'm customers of theirs, because we support each other and we benefit from the products. That's different. But when people are coming at you with an opportunity and you say, yeah, I'll look at yours if you look at mine, it removes all your posture. Because what it says to them is, selfish mode kicks in naturally. Oh, I can make a sale. I can bring in a team member. They forget all about what you're sharing. Trust me, they do. They forget all about it. They maybe click on, click off, or put their name in just to do the minimum. But really they're thinking, I hope that you sign up with me. I hope you sign up with me. Then thinking selfishly, and you've lost that prospect then, because it's very difficult to... You imagine, if you go into a conversation thinking that someone's going to join you and you're really positive about that, the next thing they're pitching you what they've got, it's a complete 180. Complete 180, you're not going to turn them round. So when they hint at it, say, hey, if you've got a product of benefit, I'll take a look. But opportunity-wise, I'm totally focused on what I'm doing. I really appreciate you considering me for your business, but I'm just not open to that. I'm having so much fun. We're building so much success. I've got a big vision of what I'm doing. I'm not going to get distracted from that. But if you want to take a look at what I've got, if that's the right time to say that, then that's how you go with the conversation. But that first bit, let them know. If they then don't want to talk, you've saved yourself some time. Okay, you've saved yourself some time, but don't degrade that posture by straight away saying, yeah, sure, I'll look. You look desperate. Next thing to do, build rapport first without thinking about business. If they're not doing that, if they're consciously trying to prize in business things, if they're trying to turn it around and all they have this agenda, again, let them know that you set them straight, be positive about it, but turn it to something personal. If you don't feel that the rapport's been built enough for you to talk about your business, change it to something personal. It kind of embarrasses them a little bit. So if they're like, oh, how's your day been? My day's been great. Would you like to lose weight? Well, I'm okay, thank you. So how long have you been in the industry? Oh, I've been 3 years. Would you like to lose some weight? Keep turning it back to personal and say, hey, look, I noticed you keep trying to mention about your product. I really am just wanting to make a friend and a connection here. I thought as a fellow professional you would appreciate that, growing your circle of influence. Are you at all open to a friendly connection, or are you just trying to pitch me your business? That kind of embarrasses them into say, I do want to make a connection, and oops, I've kind of dropped the ball on that one. And it also builds your posture. So I like to do that. If someone is very strongly and they just won't listen, just cut them loose. If they just keep pitching, you just say, look, I've told you I'm not open, I'm really not interested, I just want to make a connection. I'm happy to help you in any way, shape or form, but I will not join your team because I'm really happy and progressing where I am right now. There really is no other way of dealing with it other than setting them straight, trying to change the conversation, and then eventually just saying, hey, look, not for me. And a way to kind of soften the blow as a last tip before I finish off here, a last way to kind of soften the blow is to say, but look, if you like the person and you trust them, I'm happy to refer people to you who mention your business. That then leaves you with an open end to the conversation so you can carry it on. Because sometimes you might feel it's difficult to say, hey, look, I'm really not interested in what you've got to do, shut the door. But hey, do you want to take a look at this? It seems a little bit like cheeky. Hey, you've just been fired. Do you want to interview the new guy? It's kind of a bit, But when you say, hey, I'm really not interested, but listen, I've got plenty of connections, I'm making new connections on a daily basis. If someone mentions your company name to me, I'll happily pass them on to you as a referral. I don't expect anything in return for that. How's that to you? That should be a positive thing, and you can then, you've answered with a question. They're then going to come back to you, and you can move on past that and carry on with the prospecting and the connection making and rapport building. So Kind of a long video today, but you know, I got flowed in the middle of it. I thought I might as well finish them all off. I hope you've got some value from that. I hope this free coaching session has really helped you. Those are quite common questions that I hear a lot of. So those are great questions, guys. Thank you for contributing. You should reach out and thank these guys, because by them doing that, they've allowed you to benefit by them stepping up and saying, hey, I'm facing this challenge, I'd like some help. You've now all benefited from that. So take a look on my Facebook profile. You'll easily find that post and reach out and thank those guys. If you got value from this at all, if you think it's a great session, please share it and around and help other people learn from this too. We're all fighting the same corner here. We're all looking at financial and time freedom. And whatever you do, guys, go and create a day and a life that counts. And I'll see you on another show really, really soon.